Good YouTubing, everybody. Thanks for stopping by and checking out this throwback review. What we're going to talk about is CYRAX and Smoke from Storm Collectibles from Mortal Kombat 3. Man, these figures are going up in price because they're not made anymore, but they are made very well. But check it out. What we're going to do is go ahead and roll these guys off the stand so we can give them a measure to see how tall they sit. Okay, so let's do a quick measurement. Both the figures, both of them are the same size, so we'll do just CYRAX on the measurement real quick. This is just a throwback review, nothing too crazy. Here we go. Let's go ahead and put them on the inches, and I'm pretty sure you're looking at them, it's right at 7 inches. They all are. So them two, they're the same size, so 7 inches what they at, and then the centimeters that they're at 7 inches, they should be right at, is it 17 and a half or 18 centimeters, one of the two. But that's where they're at. That's where they're standing, and that's what we're working with today. Okay, so let's take a look at these guys. I mean, they are straight throwbacks. Great figures by Storm Collectibles. I can't say enough about them. I've showed you a couple things in the beginning, how they look, how they stand up. Like I say, Storm Collectibles never fails on these figures posing. They never fail on the accessories. The piece counts are always high. They never fail on the paint ops. I mean, the paint jobs are always great, always spot on. Looking like the characters themselves in the game. They do so well. So let's look at CYRAX first. CYRAX going to come out your Mortal Kombat 3. And this is his throwback, I would say his throwback attire. That's what he looked like in Mortal Kombat 3. He looked just like he does here. And he looks just like he does when he's with Smoke in the new Mortal Kombat 1. Looking great. Okay, so we showed you what the accessories look like. You see the accessories right here, as you can see them, going down with the hands right there, going down. You got the one single bomb. I don't know why they gave him just one single, but they gave him one. Then you have your net that comes out of his chest. Here we are. The figure, when they did the tooling on the figure, it's very solid. It's something that I think that is a great job what Storm Collectibles done, because there is no bad tooling on this figure. And then when they get to the sculpting, it's just spot on. As you can see, what is wrong with this? Nothing. You see the tooling. I mean, you see the tooling, and you see the sculpt on this figure. Look at the head. Look at the arms. Look at the chest. Great work. And then the paint ops on it is amazing. I mean, you know they're hand painted. Look at the head paint. You have that silver. Got a little dullness to it, like a little battle wound. And then the face itself, which one thing that they could have done is put a little green in the eyes, which you can do yourself. That shouldn't be too hard. All right, there you go. And the figure all the way around with the paint job on the paint ops is so good. I have no issues with this at all. As you can see, I'm looking great, right? Looking great. Articulation, not too bad, because this is more of the cheaper figures of the Storm Collectible Mortal Kombat. They ran about $79.99 when they first came out. Now getting your hands on them now is going to cost a little more. But that's what they ran. But the figure itself, articulations are great. The arms move fantastic. You have all the ball joints, the latches. The head movements are always going to move great. Everything moves great on the figure. Center-wise, legs, rotations, latches in the legs, they move great. And the balancing of figures is fantastic. I mean, you can set them down and have them in poses and balances. Would you balance them right? He will stand. And that's what Storm Collectibles does. When they tool a figure, they make sure the balancing of the figure is great, so you can do multiple poses. So CYRAX here, looking great. You saw the accessories, multiple accessories. Great piece count. And that is going to do it for CYRAX. Looking good, guy. Okay, so let's take a look at Smoke. I mean, great character. You see how they look. Always do well. Storm Collectibles never fails on their figures, especially when it comes to articulation, especially when it comes to the piece counts, many accessories, and when it comes to the paint ops, because they do a great paint job with these hand painted figures. Because you know, when the figures gets done, it's always hand painted. They do very well. Articulation is fantastic. So looking at the figure here, you see it. I mean, look at that sculpt. I mean, when they do the tooling of the figure, they make sure the tooling is great. Make sure it's not bad cuts. So after the tooling's finished, they go ahead and start sculpting the figure, as you can see here, and they sculpt it really nice. Look at that face. I mean, they sculpted it real good, right? And then they put the paint ops on it. And they do well with the paint. I mean, look at the paint. It's looking like Smoke correctly. His eyes, Look at the mask. That is fine work. Okay. Well, now if you're getting a ninja, you see these ninjas? We're gonna call these refreshes, because what Storm Collectibles did is they got the mold of the figure, they did the tooling, and all they had to do was do refreshes. Because with tooling, if tooling is not changed, and all you have to do is just paint the repaint the figure, that's called a refresh. And they have done that with these figures, and they're winning with that. But it's still amazing to us because every color that they made is amazing, and we love them. Okay, so let's look at these accessories. As you can see there, you see he's got all the smoke there. You see the smoke. Then he's got a little extra smoke there. The bigger ones and smaller ones. I think the bigger ones goes on his legs and the smaller ones on his arms. That's right. The figure here, you know, it's got great articulation. We know that. On these throwback review here, I'm not going to do nothing too crazy. I just want to let you see these figures. Let you know that they're going sky high in prices. They are not playing around, because when these figures came out, they were at decent prices. You know, around 70, 80 bucks or lower, just depending on what kind of figure you got and what size. But now, these figures are going up high, and they ain't playing. So, I advise you to try to get these kind of figures. Get them, put them in plastic, set them in a nice box, put them in a nice glass case, nice case, and have them for just a showroom, just something to look at. Because these guys, it looks like the prices are going high, and they're not coming down, and I think they're going to go up depending on the condition. But look at this guy. I mean, look at that paint ops. So good on the figure. And you saw all the multiple accessories. They are not messing around. I gotta love it. So guys, let me know what you get between these two figures out of 1 to 5 stars. I'm gonna tell you now, for me, this is great. It's 5 out of 5 when it comes to these figures. There's no reason why there's not. I mean, look at them. Look at that. Multiple accessories, excellent articulation, massive paint ops, and more. It's just great figure. Let me know, guys. So you can see the box here. Pretty nice. Storm Collectibles always gives you a decent box. It even has a diorama in the background with the Mortal Kombat symbol. We know this. These throwbacks are amazing things by Storm Collectibles. You see the box here? Let's show it. Got some artwork there. Stuff in the back, multiple moves. You can put them in poses with all the piece counts, accessories. There you go. You see his pink out there. A lot of accessories in this box. That's what they come with. And most of these figures here that you see that are in the Ninja are mostly refreshes, just different colors. You can do a refresh if there's no tooling being done. You can do a refresh with different colors. As long as there's no tooling involved, you can just call it a refresh, and that's what you got with your Ninja figures here. There is smoke there, okay. And here goes CYRAX. Same exact thing. You're gonna get a decent box. Plus, you're gonna get that diorama of Mortal Kombat symbol in the background. Nice stuff there. Great picture of the figure there. Artwork in the background. You do have some artwork here of him. Nice classic. Pretty good. And then you have the multiple poses plus the accessories. All the piece counts are there. Really nice. You see how everything's tucked away nice. You even get paper to wrap them in. I mean, these boxes can be reused over and over, and they do well. And those are the boxes. Just want to get you an overlook here of how they do pack these figures. You see that? All the piece count there. I mean, these accessories are packed in nice. You get plastic to go over this. I mean, multiple plastic to go over it. And then you pull it off, and you see that everything in there is tucked away very nicely. Same with CYRAX. It's the same with all Storm Collectible figures. They do great. I wanted to show you that. Plus, I did want to show you the diorama in the background. See, there's the Mortal Kombat diorama that you would use. It's in the background. You can take it out and you pull it, make poses with the figures and whatnot. Pretty nice. That's what I want to show you guys.